Alright, it's been a while actually since I made a Slater video, and this character is one of the most cuckold characters there is. Like, he just cucks your enemy in severe ways that they would not expect from any marriage or stable relationship. It's insane. Like, he has two seal cards. So of course I'll be using the second most, or the most cuckable team in the game, which is Green Gopher, where you just basically seal everything. And then also Emilia, because why not? You're already doing it. You might as well double it down, you know? You're freezing, you're sealing, you're taking off ultimate gauge, you're disabling. It's just so much. So much. I won't let him play the game. Now, the one actually is a bit of a challenge for this. Is she eating her food? You just ate. The one is a bit of a challenge for this because he actually... No, I'm just gonna attack right after because I'm already sealing everything. Like, the thing about Grand Gopher versus like a Margaret team is that just the one purple card seals like all they have. There's no need for anything else. I got distracted with the dog just eating her leg. I was looking at myself on the camera for a second. I just saw her just eating it, just going ham on it. In any case, lost my train of thought completely. Absolutely lost it completely. So that's fantastic. Yeah, the one thing I don't have actually is clans. Maybe I should have considered that as well. Okay, I mean, this is a very easy team to deal with, really, like, out of probably any of the teams I'm gonna face today, this is the easiest one to deal with. Listen, I love my The1, alright? The1 is a phenomenal unit, but Galfer just completely cocks any and every team that he has. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. But you know what's not sad? Drinking gamer subs at 9 AM if you use code NAG for 10% off at checkout, link in the description. I'm so good at transitions, bro. I don't know why I don't have more sponsors, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, I know it's because I don't reply to emails, but other than that, I don't know. Hey, Sario. Nice. Another Margaret. I said, you know, they'll be the easiest team, but honestly, a lot of people still just use this team because it's a good team. Oh, it's not a real player. A lot of people still use this team because it's just simply a good team, but it just gets absolutely cuckolded by Gopher. I'm purposely playing ungeared, by the way, because ungeared currently, we have the rule that you do more damage on debuffed enemies, and I think that I've played that enough, alright? Like, I've already used all I could do with that, okay? Yeah, I know my Gopher's gonna absolutely demolish them, I know, like, they have debuffs, yeah, I know. It's like, it came to the point where I've played enough of geared this week, or for the past few weeks, because that rule is it's staying forever. So I don't need to, I need to be reassured that yes, Gopher is good. Ungeared is also a very solid place for him because almost every team that's ungeared right now is either Margaret, which Gopher is the direct counter to, right? And Assault Melee, but mainly Margaret. And Assault Melee is also a team that he's really good against. But it's mainly like Margarets. Margarets are everywhere. And not only Gopher, but this layer is also good against. Honestly, I'm thinking... Man, that's so many hits. I had 5 attack buffs. I'm thinking actually right now that maybe I should replace Emilia with Blue Merlin. Only because I'm lacking DPS. Like, Slater's not a good DPS. Emilia has a fantastic ultimate, but cards-wise, Gopher's being the DPS right there. Cards-wise, she doesn't do much damage, you know? So I might replace Emilia with Merlin, and I'm still gonna be like sealing everything because I can attack seal as well if I use Merlin. So might just go with that. Because Galfer mostly covers everything, right? But when you really think about it, how many times, if you use Galfer, how many times you really wanted the next turn for you to have a freaking debuff again with Galfer, and he just doesn't have it, you know? He just simply doesn't have it. It happens every time, basically. So it's a really good cover, either having Amelia or Slater. And I think I don't need the Amelia portion of it. Slater is already covering enough. Because yeah, Freeze is really good, especially if they have ultimates. But for the most part, if you're just debuffing them so much with Slater, you don't need to freeze them. They're already being cocked, you know? So I might just switch her over. I don't really need Amelia. By the way, I think Merlin is the most underrated unit in the game. I'm gonna make a video just solely on that. I'm just getting ready for how much hate I'm gonna get on that video. But I think Merlin's the most underrated character in the game. She's just stupid good. But I don't think it's because people think she's bad. It's just because she's an exclusive character that most people shouldn't have summoned on, because when she came out, she wasn't that good. But now with Galfer, she's like absurd, right? Okay. I don't need to attack you actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this and this. We're gonna seal him from using blue cards and level 1s and stuff, and level 2s and stuff, and we're gonna seal him from using stances as well. I believe Slayer seals stances. I think so. I hope so. Sealing stances, absurd ability. So his Arthur is basically useless. Very, very, very nice. What should do next? It'd be nice if he attacked Galfer there. Not Galfer, sorry, Slater there, because that would have been attack buffs for Merlin. Okay. Well, let's just do this. I'm gonna debuff Galfer first, just because I don't want him to use the blue card, mainly. I was thinking of just attacking 3 times, but there's no need. Like, next turn, he's not gonna prevent me from attacking his Ban or anything. So I can just do this, and he has no cards he can use at all in his hand. And he's not gonna get the ultimate next turn either, because he's gonna lose the ultimate gauge from all his units. That being Ban or Arthur. We're gonna seal Arthur again. And we're gonna disable Ban, and we're gonna attack Escanor. The reason for that is because disabling Ban doesn't allow him to use the blue card, nor gives him the power of, what's it called? Detonate. And we're attacking Escanor just for damage. So he can't use Detonate either. I wasn't, like, there was no point of debuffing Escanor, because he's not gonna have debuffs on him the following turn anyways, since he's gonna be immune. It didn't work. He's not gonna do that much damage, because he doesn't have Detonate. We're gonna ult Ban, because why not? We're gonna seal everyone, and we're gonna attack Ban again. Ulting Ban, I'm not gonna do that much damage. Good enough. But I'm gonna stop him from healing, so that's good. Bans are very methodical to play against, just because, you know, they have so much health. But you just kill them slowly. Sure, slowly but surely you kill them. My Galfer's passive should be like maxed out at this point. I think I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna level 3 the ask. Okay, right. I'm gonna make sure that I win here. So let me attack Ban before I lose the ultimate gauge, and then ult, he's gonna lose all the ultimates. Being Arthur and Ban. I mean, I'm not gonna break his ultimate with Ban just because I'm gonna actually take off the ultimate gauge first, but wow. So the reason why I attacked with Galfer before I actually ulted was because I thought I was gonna do enough damage to kill. Damn, I just not been getting Merlin cards. If I had a Merlin attack card, I would have killed him. Or he hasn't even been attacking my Slayer to give attack buffs to my other characters either. I mean, at this point, there's not much you can do. I have not allowed his Arthur to taunt once, which was the goal of Slater here against Ban. He's a fantastic unit against Arthur. The struggle Ascanor has to kill someone and he has no support these days. I think okay. We can do this. Or it doesn't matter, but we can do this right here. That will kill Ban. That will seal Ascanor. Ascanor doesn't have the opportunity to be immune next turn or anything. Ban is dead. Ban is my biggest challenge with this team. Just because of, you know, it's Ban. If he had Twigo on the front over Ascanor, I would have lost. Just being simply put, I would have lost. There was no way I could win if that was the case. But fortunately, that's not how it happened. Because just having that taunt turn 1 would have been enough for me to lose. But he didn't, so. Or if he had Twigo right here with the Holy Relic. This is what I'm saying, like, if you're gonna use Ban, give Twigo the Holy Relic. It's 100% worth it. 100%. You will be getting such a phenomenal boost from that. Just on the basis of either front or back. Because if one of your units die, having that taunt straight up is absurdly powerful. So if you like, you don't need to beat like even stage 2 of the bird to get the Holy Relic. Just if you beat stage 1 every week, which is not that hard. Stage 1, I'm not trying to shit on new players, but if you have Bond, come on. If you have a fully formed Bond team, you can beat stage 1, come on. Just do it every week, get those blue crystals, and give it to Twigo before even giving to Bond if you want to. Really, it's like, it's that much better having Twigo's Holy Relic over not having it. Slater has been giving him so much annoyance and trouble, he just gave up on attacking Galfer. Die! Please die, you bastard, Slater! I have 2 attack buffs on Galfer, but it doesn't matter because Galfer's ultimate is based on HP. Oh man, this is such a long match. Such a long match. Well, it's done though. Such a long match, so they even have to be that long. Just Bonds have too much health, what can I say? Okay. We got Tarmio, Emilia the one team, with either Merlin in the back or Old Food. Let's seal you from being able to freeze. Honestly, I didn't have to use Galfer's card. I could have just sealed with Slater and then double attacked with Merlin. Because legitimately, unless, you know, except for like level 2s, Galfer's not doing much here. But Slater completely cocks the Emilia, which is huge. Emilia won't even be able to do anything for 2 turns, unless he pushes an ultimate, of course. Which, he's gonna lose, so, because I debuffed with Merlin, so. He's pushing the 1's ultimate, which again, he's gonna lose. Let's go with this, right? Merlin not only can seal attack, but she also seals ultimate gauge. So if we kill the one here, he won't even be able to push ult with Tarmiel or Emilia because they'll be sealed on that ultimate gauge as well. I would also quit. And I was gonna say another Merlin team, but this one's a little different. Do I face the Merlin team this video? I just got back from recording a different video that I was gonna record, but decided not to actually go ahead with it. I might not actually have faced the Merlin team this video. I don't think I have. Well, Merlin, would you look at that? Seal him from using level 2, so I'm actually... that level 2 was an attack card. So actually, I didn't actually have to attack Seal, because Merlin's my biggest threat here, but it's okay. None of my characters were cocked by Ludocio. Oh, the cards combined, would you look at that? I'm gonna take off the ultimate gauge though, so Lamau. Should I disable her? Yeah, I think I will. I don't think there's a reason to disable Escanor, because only one of his cards would be disabled at all, which would be Flood. While Merlin, I'm disabling the debuff. From actually, you know, debuffing, so. Plus Merlin's my biggest threat here. I'll play one more since this one was quick. Man, I don't know why, but I'm having an urge to order McDonald's, and I hate McDonald's. I actually, like, every time I order from McDonald's, I'm terribly disappointed. I always wanna think that it will be so much better than it actually is. Except those tendies. Those chicken tendies are like it's better than frozen chicken tendies. And I don't have any other point of comparison because I've never gone to like a restaurant and ordered chicken tendies. So if you like chicken tendies, frozen chicken tendies, I would still recommend the ones from McDonald's. But again, I have no other point of comparison at all. Like, I've never ordered a chicken tendy on a restaurant. Of course, like if you're thinking like, oh, what's better, the McDonald's chicken tendies or just making it yourself? It's not even a comparison, right? Making yourself is way better. But unless you're just stupid, then because I can't cook for shit. The other day, my biggest pride and possession was the biggest pride culinarily was I made a chicken nugget and bean burrito, which was amazing, by the way. Thank you for asking. Absolutely blown away by how good that was. And that's the most it gets to, right? It doesn't go much further from that. From the chicken nugget and bean burrito. But, you know, if you're at McDonald's and you have to eat there, I might get chicken tendies today. I might have to. I don't know if they're already open, it's 10 a.m. But I might have to. See, you can see how much less damage Slater is taking from those crits, which is crazy, right? Because of course he has type disadvantage. Honestly, I kind of regret switching the... I'm hoping this will actually kill, but I debuffed just in case. I'm kind of regretting switching the Emilia for Merlin. Not because Merlin's bad, yeah, actually I should have sealed someone else. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't kill. Not because Merlin's bad. Again, Merlin is fantastic, one of the most underrated characters in the game. Emilia is just on another level of unit than most units when it comes to cucking the enemy, right? Because a lot of times I don't get to actually use Merlin's passive because I just don't have 2 cards, right? While with Emilia, her whole shtick is the freeze, and it works every time. Like, it just simply works every time. Like, unless they're immune or something, you can just freeze them with no strings attached. The freeze just goes, and it works. So maybe the better variant was the Emilia team, and to an extent, because that was actually a lot. The passive stopped working? Jeez. Because of the seals on Arthur I did on that bun match, it could have actually been better to have Emilia over Merlin on that match as well. Just thinking purely on the fact that I could have frozen Bond so many times. I mean, attack sealing is also stupid good, right? But I could have frozen him, so he wouldn't even be able to do anything. He wouldn't even be able to, and so much more easily, right? Than Merlin can. But at the same time, those single targets are fantastic DPS as well. So it's a give or take. I'm feeling like Galfer is hitting harder than Merlin though. Galfer kind of pops off. If you have a lot of ultimate gauge for him, he really pops off. In any case. Very good. Would give it a 4.2 Shiba Inu trash coins out of 5. That's a pretty good rating.